Hello, brothers and sisters of land. Welcome to my page for business guy common sense. I try to keep it down in the nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's very important because everything I say is important. If you have any comments, suggestions, questions, or insults, you put it down below. I'll monitor it, screen it, and approve of it. That music in the background is my daughter playing the Super Mario World 3D World. And of course, if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, or insults, you put it down below. And if you like my videos, you can subscribe, or you don't have to subscribe. It's okay. I'm doing this just for a noble deed, not an ambitious one. I really don't have a Patreon page or a PayPal page, but I'll wait until later if I'm really that interesting to the idiotic masses, which is considered you. Most of you individuals are idiotic. But of course, I'm not talking to the elite. Okay, I don't mind if I just get 200 or something subscribers. I'll start asking for PayPal when I get like 200 each. Every Marthius knowledge I go to, it's gonna have about 500 videos, so you can see how my page evolves. Okay, so this video is going to be about how to win alimony and child support. Now, also this video is going to be about the consequences of men winning alimony and child support by simple means of deflecting, okay, or reflecting, because you know how women start to get smart, right? But men are definitely more smarter. So what's going to happen is that I'm predicting something here, but it probably did already happen. I think it happened. Somebody told me in New Jersey, they put something out there where they're going to start banning alimony. Okay, so what the fuck? Okay, but I'm gonna give you some tactics in order to protect yourself from both alimony and also child support. And the thing is that make sure you pay careful attention here, because a lot of men tend to be losing their properties and stuff like that, and I don't like that. I remember this one guy who I used to work with in Burger King. He said he lost his Jeep and his fucking car in his house. Okay, I'm like, you lost your Jeep in your house too, bitch? Are you out of your fucking mind? It's usually white guys, white guys, white knight syndrome type shit. Niggas don't usually have problems like that because they're broke and they got long penises. That's about it, okay? But anyway, I digress here. Most of the time, when people are worshiping white people, it's usually because they have more income. That narrows it down to the nitty gritty. Not because of their penis, not because of how nice they are. But this is not what this video is about. I'm going to talk about how to reverse it. I'm gonna list. Men don't have a powerful voice in society, especially when it comes to feminism and women who are trying to take advantage of the husband. Okay, so you have to make sure you use psychology. The first step is to take the emerald pill. As I said before, I made a video about the emerald pill, which talks about the crazy pill. And if you take the crazy pill, how can a woman speak when she has no family or she has no life? You take her out, I'm not implementing that, but I'm just saying there's many ways of keeping a woman shut, okay? Keeping her trapped jaw shut, okay? But of course, I'm not going to talk about that. It's just very obvious, okay? But I don't do such a thing, I don't beat my wife over the head with a teddy bear or a can, okay, or a bat, okay, or a frying pan, okay? I don't do that type of shit. I have verbal communication skills, okay? That's the first thing. Take the emerald pill. The second reason is let me see. If you have a disability of some sort, okay, and you are the caretaker, okay, you have the advantage automatically. So if your so-called wife is basically not working, you can get alimony from her and also child support from her. Did you know that? Okay. She makes more money than you. That's the third reason. If she makes more money than you, most of the time, I think this happened in Chicago. I'm gonna put it down in the description box of where I get the information from. But I was like, I couldn't believe that what I was hearing, that they're trying to ban alimony in New Jersey, okay, from this one guy I was just watching. But I'm going to put it down in the description box, and you make sure you watch this video, too. I'm making this video simply because of him. And you have to understand that the feminist movement will be destroyed by its own will because they're not trying to be feminine. And I keep telling guys about this all of the time, that there are ways of taking advantage of her as she tries to take advantage of you. But though I never had child support or alimony taken from me, I just know if I'm wealthy, I keep that shit secret. That's why you keep your mouth shut. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Right? There you go. Most black guys don't go through that type of shit because they rather go to jail, or they don't even have no money from the get-go. They just got a lot of charm, and that's how they get into women's panties in the first place, right? So let's continue on. What other reason? How? That's only three. I can't think of anything else. Child support usually comes from if you're the caretaker or not. Okay. Are you living in the house? Okay. Most likely 9 times 10. If you're all in the house and she says something bad about you, all about the hearsay, who's doing this and this and this and that and that, most of the time, I don't know how an individual loses his house or anything like that. That's kind of hard to believe. But now, since I got in trouble by calling the police on a girl who did something bad to me, I'm not going to put it past them. Okay, when you get a divorce, you usually are more likely prone to be strangers. She doesn't deserve anything of what anybody gets. Let's look at Oprah. Look at the smart individuals who don't get married, but they don't understand that there's a statute of limitation upon that. You could be with someone for over 10 years and you still have to pay alimony. I didn't know about that either. Okay, so did you know that if you are with someone, even as a commonwealth in-law, like you're staying with them and you're married and shit, you can still get alimony? I didn't know that. It's a lot of things I didn't know, but I don't really have to go through shit like that. And most niggas don't have to go through shit like that. It's mostly those white crackers out there and white knights, okay? I didn't know if you're staying with someone, just living with them, a person can get alimony. Child support can also work that way too, okay? But you got to understand something. If you're the caretaker, okay, then that's very important for the court of law, okay? Because or if you have a disability, or if she's making more money than you, okay, or you have evidence and proof that she was not in the right, okay, you got to have evidence and proof. I told you, if you think about all these crazy type of things in advance, you'll ultimately most likely come out the window, and no alimony will be paid to her at all. It'll be reversed, actually. As a matter of fact, I've been doing studies and shit on that shit lately, and if you find out that you're with a female and you can't get along with her, let her take the first step so she can lose, okay? Because it's all about who's more in control, okay? You never, ever, ever, ever try to challenge a female who basically thinks she's smarter than you, okay? Just say, you do the first. You call the cops. You take the actions. She'll see how hard that motherfucker is to file. It takes a long-ass time to fucking file divorce and shit. It takes a long-ass time to do every fucking thing. And where would she be living, okay? Is the head of the household? Are you head of the household? That's the whole question when it comes down to babies, okay? So please listen to what I'm saying here. You can win alimony and child support. And men have no speaking rights in the court of law. This is what I was told. This is what I keep hearing and shit. I said, that's not possible. I don't think the system is that biased enough for... Well, I ain't going to put it past them, okay? Because this is a draconian system. It's where the lizards respect women on a higher pedestal than men, okay? The alpha males or alpha kings are disrespected, while the queens are using their womanhood womb to take advantage of weak men, okay? Or red pill men, okay? But the thing is that, as I said before, it's best to get your passports and move overseas to that bullshit, because you don't have to worry about none of that shit over in other countries at all, okay? As I said before, I brought my wife up here because I had a plan all set up. I covered my own ass. It's very important to cover your own ass, brothers and sisters, okay? But for y'all women, if you think that you're going to keep taking, and winning, and that's the thing I didn't like, okay? I heard it's going to be banned in New Jersey. So I'm like, is it going to be banned because of the fact that men are getting more alimony? Yeah, that's crazy, right? And now the Commonwealth is starting to realize, oh, what the fuck is going on? Women are starting to make more money? Oh, okay. Overall, I know men still have more money in the whole entire world than women, okay? But there are more women who are so independent, they're losing their identity, okay? These women are losing their identity. They're no longer trying to be a man anymore. They want to be in the house. So basically, they don't want to work anymore. Okay, so that puts them in a trap. So that's part of the Chaos Project plan anyway. That's the whole purpose. If you have more money, okay, you have to be careful not to spread that around and show these women that shit. I say, if you got money, you keep that secret, keep it safe. You don't have to worry about it. Let her make the fucking first move, so you can strike a blow on her head. Kill the snake at its head when you take him to court. Let her take you to court, so she could come with the money herself. If you drive the car, you can't take her nowhere. You can't do nothing if she filing charges on you. You can't. There's a whole lot of shit that men can do to stop her ass from running to the court or something. Even the law. Motherfuckers, okay? Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of Land. Welcome to my page. You have a nice fucking day. It's under 10 minutes. I've told you everything you have to do. Peace.